Nashville has already set a new yearly record for airport gun seizures late October. This morning, we have learned BNA is one of the nation's top spots for firearms found at airport checkpoints. Blake Eason spoke to the airport security director about this trend, and he joins us from just outside the airport. Now you can see the runways behind him.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Yeah, the numbers are certainly concerning. I mean, this year alone, TSA says they've already recovered over 5,000 guns at airports all across the country, and Nashville International Airport is only adding to that list. But the truth is, they say this has been a problem for recent years. Let's take a look back in time. Now, TSA says back in 2020, 94 guns were recovered here in Nashville. 163 guns were recovered in 2021. So the question remains, where do those numbers stand today? Take a look at your screen. We've got the rankings for you right there. In 2022, Nashville's International Airport is already coming in at number 4 on the list of most guns recovered at airports across the country for just this year, only being beat by some of the nation's busiest airports, including Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta and Dallas-Fort Worth. So with more guns becoming more frequent, how are TSA agents protecting you and your family? We spoke to TSA security chief at Nashville International Airport, Steve Wood, to find out. Take a listen.
Our officers are well trained. They go through the extensive training on the X-ray. Of course, that's the first point of detection when we see these coming into the checkpoint. And we also do emphasis training. As we get new equipment, it gets better and better at identifying these sort of things. But as I mentioned before, the best thing to do is not put the officer in this situation, because a firearm is a deadly weapon, and we certainly don't want it in the airport environment.
Yeah, it's important to note TSA says even if a traveler has a concealed weapons permit, firearms are not permitted in carry-on luggage. That said, if a firearm is caught being transported incorrectly, passengers could face up to over a $13,000 fine. Now, we spoke with TSA agents, and they say, hey, one way that you can help with this is to start with an empty bag. That way you know what's going inside the bag before traveling here to the airport. Live in Nashville, Blake Eason, News 2.